This is one of the most underrated cashback beginner credit cards on the market. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike the Credit Guy, the biggest. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you find out every time we drop new content, you're gonna hear about it first. We talk about everything credit here. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, that little like button. That way this video goes out to way more people, okay? In case you didn't know, I am the owner and founder of Limitless Culture. We created the most advanced DIY program in the industry. At $55.99 a month, our system will create custom Metro 2 attack letters, attacking any negative items on your credit reports and all your personal information that's not accurate. Imagine that. Our system will create your letters, email them to you, you print them, you mail them out, certified mail, and you're done. It's just that simple. You don't have to join any Facebook groups, you know, those archaic things. You don't have to read any modules. You don't have to do any master courses. We cut all that nonsense out. Our system will create those custom letters, email them to you, you print them, you mail them out, certified mail, and you're done. Link is always going to be in the description for our DIY program, the most advanced in the industry. The SavorOne credit card is one of the most underrated credit cards on the market for cashback rewards. Nobody really talks about this card, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of like the redheaded stepchild of dining credit cards, which I don't understand, because what happens is people get into the Capital One ecosystem and then they just kind of give up. They're just like, you know, it was my entry level. I don't really care about these other cards. And then they eventually try to go after the Venture X, which I've got a full review on that too. So if you want to watch that, go ahead and watch that video. But the SavorOne credit card is one of the best cashback credit cards for beginners or for intermediate or for people that just want a decent cashback credit card. That's why it makes it a great credit card. A couple of data points that you need to know about being in the Capital One ecosystem, okay? You cannot have more than 4 Capital One credit cards. Now, those are fully branded Capital One credit cards or co-branded credit cards, okay? I found this out the hard way when there's a credit card that I have, a Williams-Sonoma. That was with Synchrony Bank previously, and then Capital One bought it out, so then it capped me out. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect them to sell to Capital One, so I'm like, I'm stuck with this card in Capital One. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, oh man. This is why I tell people, only get the credit cards that make sense for you, because you never know when a credit card company is going to sell one of those co-branded cards to another company. Okay, so then it locked me in, and I'm like, all right, so now I can't go after another Capital One credit card if I wanted to. Okay, I can't even go after a business one, because this also includes the business one, because the Business Spark card, it reports to your personal. So I'm like, all right, so we're done with Capital One basically. So just remember that you cannot have more than 4 Capital One credit cards at one time. Now, entry level for the SavorOne credit card is going to be a 670 credit score, okay? You don't really want to go after credit cards of these types when you're less than a 670. Now, we have seen data points where people have got it with a 640, but tread lightly, okay? Now, here's another really good point that you need to learn about Capital One, okay? If you just Google a simple Google search, Capital One pre-qualify link, you can go and find that pre-qualify link on Google. You go to that link and it will tell you what credit cards you do pre-qualify for. Now, of course, it does not mean that you are approved, but it will give you the data point to let you know if you do qualify for any Capital One credit cards. Unless your credit's stellar, you're like, I know I'm going to get approved, I'm good, you know? But because always people don't realize that a high credit score doesn't equal you're going to get approved. Every credit card company has different data points and different things that they're looking at. But Capital One is one of the largest subprime lenders out there. It's on the top 3 list. So they're used to doing and dealing with people with not so great credit. They like to help people rebuild their credit. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That way you find out every time I go live or I drop new content, you're gonna hear about it first. If there's anything specific you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section. Drop some emojis in there so we can get this video going. Don't be afraid to ask a question. That's what we're here for, okay? And if you haven't already, hit that bell notification. That way you find out every time I go live, you're gonna hear about it first. You never know when I'm gonna pop up live. if you're looking to work on your credit, we did, in fact, create the most advanced DIY program in the industry. For $55.99 a month, our system will create custom Metro 2 attack letters, attacking any negative item on your credit report that is hurting you, and attack any personal information that is not accurate, okay? We're going to create those custom letters. Our system is going to email them to you. You print them out, send them out certified mail, and you're done. You don't have to read any modules or do any master classes or join any archaic Facebook groups. We cut all that nonsense out. Our system is just that simple. We simplified the process. Link is in the description for that. And if you need full service, we do offer full service credit management. We have a Metro 2 attack program, and we do offer a full service pre-litigation program that is designed to get you a free legal review by some attorneys. Imagine that. And also we do offer a full service identity theft program for people that have real identity theft issues. Links are always going to be in the description for those, okay? And anyone that joins the DIY program gets exclusive access into my custom app that is available for Android and Apple in those stores, okay? The custom app is designed to create a custom community. We're not censored, none of that nonsense. We can say and do as we please in there, so we can help even more, okay? So it's gonna have some of my biggest videos, and we're gonna keep adding more to that library. Link is going to be in the description. And always remember, last part's the most important. So the Capital One Savor card is a forever card. Now, if you haven't watched my other videos when I talk about this, a forever card is a credit card that has no annual fees. So it's free to keep this in your wallet. It costs you nothing to get cash back rewards. Free money. Who doesn't like free money? I like free money, okay? So this is kind of a no-brainer when you're looking at a cashback rewards credit card, kind of like the Discover It. But the difference with the Savor One credit card that is a cashback rewards credit card is there's no cap. So it is unlimited cash back. When you look at a card like Discover It, that's a great credit card. I have it. I love it. It has revolving categories, and they cap out, okay? They give you revolving categories because if they don't want you to capitalize on it, they got to slow you down, because people will learn how to capitalize on these things, and they don't want that to happen. So could you imagine like all these banks just losing money? They're already burning up money. And then, you know, you have all these cashback rewards. But this is why the Savor One is one of those hidden gems that nobody talks about, because it's unlimited cash back. What more could you ask for? So some of the categories are some of the regular everyday spending categories for anybody, okay? So you're looking at 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, popular streaming services, and grocery stores. Then everything after that is 1% on all other purchases. This is going to be really easy for anybody to just get free money, okay? Again, like I said, I like free money. I just like saying free money all the time. I don't know why. It just sounds awesome, okay? Now, if you're a new card member, you're going to get an offer of you earn one-time $200 cash bonus once you spend $500 on purchases within the first 3 months of account opening. I mean, come on, let's be honest with each other. Spending $500 within 3 months should not be difficult at all. And that's just an extra $200. All right, another big feature is going to be the low intro APR. Now, 0% APR for 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. It's 19 to 29% variable APR after that, and a 3% fee on the amounts transferred within the first 15 months. So if for whatever reason you need to carry balance, you got a big purchase coming, then this is another card that you can look at. It doesn't have a huge entry level, so you don't have to have like excellent credit, okay? And that is a really awesome feature to have, is 15 months of 0% APR. You know, if you have to transfer balance or, like I said, a big purchase. But remember, don't put yourself into a financial bind. We teach to carry no balances and pay off your credit card in full every month, so that way you keep your credit score safe and you keep your credit card relationship safe also. The final bonus offer, okay, here is the complimentary Uber benefits, okay? So you're going to earn 10% cash back on purchases on Uber and Uber Eats, plus a complimentary Uber One membership through November 14th of 2024. We're in 2023, okay? That's all the way till 2024. You're going to be able to stack all of that. That's insane, okay? That's an amazing deal. 10% cash back. I don't think there's any other card that's offering 10% back on anything right now, except for this card. This is why it is a huge hidden gem. And I mean, how many people use Uber when they're going out to places? Uber Eats, you can get Uber Eats, you can do food, you can do pharmacies, you can do groceries. There's different things that you can do inside the Uber Eats app. So it's not limited to just having food delivered to you. Ask me how I know. I know because I use Uber Eats to have lunch delivered to me or any other type of things like from the pharmacy, some snacks. Like, it's kind of crazy. So it's a really good feature, and this is kind of a no-brainer. So in case you haven't noticed, there is a button underneath my video that says donate. That is for Nicole's wish. So now this is pretty awesome what we've been doing with this. I started a fundraiser to help donate to Nicole's wish that is granting wishes for children with critical illnesses. Now this is pretty awesome, whether it be $1, $5, $2, or some of you big ballers, bust out your wallets. This is your time to flex your money on Make-A-Wish, okay? This is pretty awesome. So what Nicole's Wish does is they take all that money and they donate it into Make-A-Wish, and they help grant wishes. Now, I'll put it up right here so you can see it. We have already granted 5 wishes. We have 7 wishes that are pending and 12 wishes that have been adopted. That's pretty awesome. So anything you can do is going to be pretty awesome. I mean, what more could we ask for? We're going to help make some kids' wishes come true. All right, so don't worry. There's more, okay? Because Capital One doesn't just stop there. So the Capital One travel portal, if you use the travel portal, you can earn unlimited 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through Capital One Travel. That is another no-brainer. If you need to book a hotel, go in through the Capital One Travel app. They are going to work to get you the lowest prices possible for hotel and travel, okay, and rental cars. So I don't usually use rental cars through these apps. So if you have any data points out there about rental cars using the Capital One Travel app, let us know in the comments, okay? Anything else you want to know about these credit cards or any other cashback credit cards, drop it in the comments also, okay? So again, this is another bonus that this Capital One Savor card is going to give you. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Capital One SavorOne credit card. One of the most underrated credit cards out there on the market for cash back rewards. Link is going to be in the description, or I'll drop it in the comment section also so you guys have it there. You'll see it's going to say Mike's Trusted Credit Card link, okay? And as usual, make sure to watch the next video that YouTube is recommending for you. And as always, subscribe to increase your credit score.